You're listening to God's Modern Day Millionaires Daily Devotional for busy marketplace leaders around the world. Day 58, Part 2. Stop limiting your prosperity. Look at what Proverbs 8:18 says. Riches and honor are with me, enduring wealth and righteousness. You see, the greatest challenge Moses and Joshua had was moving the nation of Israel from a limited consciousness to one of supernatural abundance. God wanted them to know that he was not only a God who would meet their needs day by day, which was the manna, but to also show them he was God who was more than enough. He is God without limitations. This means that after reaching the promised land, they would have to have a paradigm shift. Yes, God had provided manna in the wilderness for 40 years. However, God wanted them to not only trust him one day at a time, but he wanted them to get ready for a constant overflow of unlimited supply of abundance. Constant abundance means trusting the God of more than enough, where you would have to take off the limitations. Listen to me. The promised land was full of unlimited supply. Joshua 5:12 says, "And the manna ceased on the morrow after they had eaten of the produce of the land. But they did eat of the fruit of the land of Canaan that year." The moment they tasted the harvest from the land of abundance that was in the promised land, they suddenly did not want or need the manna anymore. Do you see that? See, the Bible says manna disappeared. If a person has a limited mindset because of years and years of oppression and programming dependent upon the government subsidies and others, this same person could be in the midst of unlimited supply, abundance, and wealth, and even a wealth transfer, but he will still speak, think, and live as a person with limitations and a spirit of oppression. This is why King Solomon, in all of his wisdom, said in Proverbs 29:18, "Where there is no vision, the people will perish, but he that keepeth the law, happy is he." See, sometimes wishing for the way it used to be. Manna was like the government welfare system, like food stamps, taking care of your temporary, but because you have a mindset of limitations, you're trying to enter your promised land, still wanting to hold on to the government subsidies. The manna. This person has a limited mindset. Limited mindset is a poverty mindset filled with oppression and mental and physical bondage. When you enter your promised land, old habits, ways, and methods of thinking, talking, and living will have to change. As marketplace leaders, we must take the limits off of God. The old methods of living day by day will pass away as you take the limitations off. Remember, your promised land is kingdom living, and it begins with what you speak, what you think, and how you live. Just because you are living physically around poverty and lack, you don't have to take on a poverty mindset. Start with what you have. Begin saying, "I live in the midst of abundance. My God has given me the power to get wealth." Say, "My God will supply all my needs." He has no respect to a person, my brothers and sisters. What he did for others, he's going to do for you. God used the manna from the heavens to establish their faith and trust in him. He gave the Israelites the confidence and the boldness, oh my God, that he is Jehovah Jireh. He will supply your every need. As God transfers wealth of the wicked, he will use the manna from heaven to establish you in times of lack and famine. He will allow lack to build up your faith and confidence in him to a greater revelation that he will meet all your needs according to his bank account. During this time, he will allow you to be in situations where you will know without a shadow of a doubt that he loves you and that he is the God of no limitations. Take the limitations off. Don't allow fear and lack to keep you from maximizing the unlimited potential in your promised land. The promised land is kingdom living. It's that place of unlimited supply.